Thanos. Thanos confirmed. Thanos is in the Gothic Remake. I saw him. We have Thanos. The Avengers. Look at that. Okay, let's move on. This is the Sleeper Temple. Looks pretty cool. Everything looks very cool. Let's do this time. Let's see. Let's see. There's no sliding anymore. Okay, come on. This was very fast-paced combat. I want to see how it is. Camera not centered again. It's okay. I mean, you can do it a little bit like this. The combat system. Oh, I'm gonna be annoying and I'm gonna pause and talk about stuff because otherwise what kind of reaction is it? We would just roll the video and be like, So yes, while you're here, expect this kind of stuff.
We felt that the original combat system was unique, something that is easy to pick up and learn, and something that gives you a lot of possibilities to extend on. Like
Easy to pick up and learn, by the way. I don't know.
Like with progression. And we felt like these are the perfect parameters to build a new combat system on. So we set out to like just take some dummy animations for like sword fighting, and we set out to like just take some dummy animations for like sword fighting and try to build a system around using the directions and being able to control them. There was a lot of doubt about it initially because nowadays combat systems are following the Souls formula. So there's like 2 or 3 types of attacks. Like
what was that? What was that? What was that?
The Souls formula. So there's like 2 or 3 types of attacks.
Here. I mean, he's hit, but he's not hit.
Attacks like a light attack.
Does he lose his HP?
There was a lot of doubt about it initially because nowadays combat systems are following the Souls formula. So there's like 2 or 3 types of attacks.
Ah, like yes, he got hit. Okay.
A light attack, a heavy attack, and a special attack, stuff like that. And we felt like that wouldn't do justice to an RPG that is very progression-based. And very quickly, like after 2 or 3 months, we figured with this prototype, it's hard to control, and like animations and camera and everything play a part in that.
Hey, that's
need to be perfectly aligned. But if we record our own movement and create our own cameras for that, we can create something that is very fun and rewarding.
In original Gothic, we have this kind of 2 types of weapons, 100 and 200, and there is a progression there. But the weapon from one kind behaves in the same way always. What we are aiming also is to separate them in 3 groups, axes, swords, and maces. So now when a Gothic player finds a weapon, it's not just looking at the amount of damage. It's more about, okay, this match with my play style, or is the weapon I need to beat this enemy. So you will save a lot of weapons. I will use them in different situations. The idea is the player to give them the most variety and give the tools to fight against the enemies.
Uno de los problemas con los que nos enfrentamos en combate es que en el Gothic los ataques son direccionales, ¿no? Entonces tienes que asegurarte de que el jugador va a leer bien la pose, por dónde vas a atacar, si vas a atacar arriba, a la derecha, y son ciertos aspectos que te vas encontrando, ¿no? También nos ocurre que...
I'm getting the vibe that when you attack things, they kind of almost stay there and take the hit. I don't know. I have to look this carefully. Yes, Gothic Remake new video just arrived.
Puedes tener poco nivel o tener mucho nivel.
People reacts.
Tienes que ir viendo cómo el personaje va evolucionando. Al principio atacará de una manera mucho más torpe. Se tiene que notar ese nivel, ¿no? del personaje, ¿no? Que va a ir evolucionando. Luego será mucho más ágil. Se moverá con mucho más...
With different weapons, you see. According to the weapon, there's a speed.
Entonces, bueno, hay que jugar un poco con que se note la diferencia entre cuando no tienes mucho nivel a cuando ya tienes más nivel. Y también otra de...
Question mark. What is the difference between the 3 animations? Like the first, okay, it's a bit slower, but second and third, they seem to have like the same speed. I don't get it. I didn't see a huge improvement. Also the combos. Also they don't stagger while they're attacking. Mace is a bit slower, yes. But in general, if you see, this is number 1 up here.
personaje, ¿no? Que va a ir evolucionando, luego será mucho más ágil,
This is trained.
se moverá
Bam.
con mucho más, con un
Okay.
master level, ¿no?
Four
Entonces,
attacks.
bueno, hay que jugar un poco con
Master.
que se note la
It's
diferencia
a
entre
bit-
cuando no tienes mucho nivel a cuando ya tienes más nivel.
Four
Y
attacks.
también
Weird.
otra
I
de
don't
las
see. I don't
cosas
know.
que
I didn't see a huge
tenemos
difference.
es el tema de tener tantas armas diferentes, ¿no? No es lo mismo atacar con
Okay.
una espada
Got
que
in gangbanged.
con un hacha.
I didn't see
O con
AoE
una
attacks,
maza
by the way.
de 2 manos, ¿no? La sensación que tienes cuando atacas va a ser muy diferente, ¿no? Con uno
Two-handed,
puede que sea
untrained.
mucho más pesado, te cueste mucho más atacar, y con otros pues es mucho más ágil y te sientes como Dios. Entonces
The animations are different for the spear, as you
queremos que
can
eso
notice
se
on the
note,
right
¿no?
side.
Que sea una cosa que tú digas, uso el hacha y me muevo de una manera
But
muy diferente.
one-hander and two-hander sword and axe are the same.
Siempre
Fucking
tratando
biter! Holy
de tener un poco
shit!
el foco.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Is that a big biter?
En lo que había en el original, pero como ahora tenemos la posibilidad, ¿no, de
Axe
añadirle
doesn't stab.
este tipo de cosas que
Because
antes
it's faster.
We have to talk about if we are more closer to a player skill base or a progression RPG base. I think we are a little bit more
They're
close to the
dinosaurs
player
now.
skill base. Stats are important. You need to get
Yeah, so
enough
the axe is all
strength
dodge and
to deal
hit.
damage to the creatures. But
The
in
other
the
ones are
end, if you are
stagger.
good enough, you can beat all the enemies with the basic level of combat. What we want with this is like you can choose where your career, you can.
Swamp sharks are cool. I want to add that I like how they move. I mean, the feeling I can see from how the fighting moves, it really has weight it gives weight to the character. It's not just, the random. He's like not suffering, but he's like, it shows he's putting effort with his animation in fighting. Like it's a bit more on the realistic side, It's not just like the usual hero that does whatever.
Do the
Every
mix you
swing
want. For example, you
counts.
can be a mage, so you don't need to
bang
have
the game and get more
the
popular. I
progression
hope
with
so.
the weapons.
Look at the
want to
zombies,
take-
how
you don't
nice.
have to learn something. You want to learn something. We are not
Scavenger
having
family,
these
that's
typical
murder.
tutorial things, and one of our aiming is the player be guided by the game. When you are learning about combat, your teacher will say to you, what is a combo? Don't be like, press this button. It's like, okay, you need to change attacks.
Yeah,
the idea
okay.
is the game is playing itself and also reward the players who want to explore and want to try things.
Can you teach me to become better with a bow?
I guess I could. The biggest mistake almost every beginner makes is locking the elbow on their bow arm when they pull. Don't ever do that. It'll mess with your aim. Also, keep your shoulders relaxed. It's hard, but it will make a world of difference. Oh, that should be enough for a start. Now, practice, and then practice some more.
For me,
Okay.
good combat system is one that is very
Oh,
intuitive.
what is this?
Like it's very predictable.
Summon
what
golem
you
versus
do,
troll. Let's
what
go.
The enemies does. Even
Let's
if you
go.
have to try again and again, like you can.
Holy
at
shit,
the
he got
end
hit.
See and comprehend the whole system, and it comes very natural to you because you've spent time learning.
Their voice
the
don't fit the
patterns,
character.
like
It's
their
not too bad. Hello,
techniques,
Maxim.
and also
Not
use
terrible,
timing
not
to-
terrible. I
you
like the
have
wind
a
effect,
wide
yes. Rolling in
variety
Gothic.
of approach.
Small thing, unless they changed it, this rolling on Gothic should be, though that's basically the acrobatic skill. Before that, you can't roll. When you unlock the acrobatic skill, which shouldn't be super easy, you start rolling around.
Just on how to overcome
It's fine.
those difficulties.
In Gothic 1, creature has different style of combat and how they approach the combat. And
What
we are
is shown
trained
is
to
fine
aim
right
to
now.
this also. So, for example, the more rats are very direct to you.
What camp will you
the
join? I
wolves
don't know
are more
yet.
Smart
Tundra
and try to
wolf.
surround
Look at
you,
it.
or some
They
creature
jump
as
just
as
like
lizards
the
goes directly to bite you. Each creature has a different
The original game
moveset
of the
and
Mind
positioning.
Crawlers.
And for example,
Those
the
spiders
Viper
now,
has these
basically.
long legs that like they perform a different movement faster, but with more space for it. And of course, there are
Not
creatures
bad.
that we call like this special
Shadow
prime
Beast.
predators, like the Shadow Beast, which has
And
a
he's
more
dead.
complex moveset, or the Bloodhounds. And then we also create some
Oh, he's
special
throwing
attacks
shit.
from some creatures that we think that match with the creature.
Oh, he's
AI
throwing the
is really
goblins
something
too,
that, like-
just like how it was intended to be. But then they cut that content, and now it's doable with mods. But originally, the troll was supposed to throw shit. Streamlin, hello. Yes, early stream today. They make the monsters bigger. Yes, it gives a lot of perspective. Throwing goblins, yeah. Well, Shadow is like a porcupine design choice. Yeah, they're really based this on Othello. I'm telling you. I've been saying this for ages.
Give the player the feeling of like the AI should always feel like it's reacting to what you do and it understands what you're doing. So the goal was to create an AI that feels like you are facing a real creature or like an actual human who could create that. We also needed to add some gamey aspects in it. Like, for example, the alert stage is like when you are kind of like close in range.
It's all bait, it's Othello.
Right? And they're not going after you if you don't tease them because they have
The snappers are basically, they kept the design of the, how is it, comma, to go back? They kept the design of the teaser. Someone pointed this out, that the snapper in the remake are identical to the snapper of playable teaser. I liked more the Velociraptor kind of snapper design, if you ask me. But hey,
the way of like how they
Othello actually had insider
like
information.
They are sometimes together with even other.
These wolves only jump though.
They work together and see you as a common threat, or it could be that they actually fight off other type of creatures, and you would see this happening. So it should feel living. It should feel not like it's a stage that is built for you.
But we are aiming also
look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go! Yeah, we have banana wolves. They have banana wolves confirmed. What is this icon? Look on the bottom right. You can't see it. It's some. Oh, maybe it's your attack. Okay.
It's gatekeeping for some creatures. The enemies.
They are damage.
They're
Yeah.
not just a fight.
Whoa.
It's also a puzzle. It's something that we go also deeper with some creatures.
Oh,
like
really?
you have to find a way to beat them. It's not seizing them because you need to solve the puzzle and search how to beat them. And of course, with the armors and all the armors we have in the remake, we want the player to be able to choose with kind of armor work better also against some enemies.
Nice.
For
this
example,
customization for the armors is cool.
A lot of fire protection and get also some elements to improve it.
Nice.
So
I like it.
Okay, we want to give the player the tools to do this, reading books or just
with
by
fire
trying,
resistance 41 versus 13. Not bad. Only half HP. The other guy died. Golem should be charging US. Yeah, I don't like the fact that he jumps around left and right and dodges. Palisardo looks awesome. No, but visually, I have nothing to say visually except some few art design, art style decisions they took that maybe I'm not 100% aligned with because I have a different taste. But visually, lights and shadows, the world, the depth of field, the colors of the things, the armors. I like everything visually speaking.
Get the point to beat them.
One goal was also to create a system that if you as a player really try to force it, you can beat creatures and NPCs
this
that
is one-handed
are
on
stronger
trade.
than you. But to do that, you really need to read a lot on what they do and do the right thing at the right time, and there might be just a very tiny window.
This guy jumps like a frog.
But that's, I think, just relevant for like really if you want to exploit the system. And the original combat system, I mean, let's face it, there were exploits, and people loved these exploits because they could just by doing left, right, they could deadlock opponents.
Everyone stops to look at that.
The idea of stamina. That is something like Gothic 1 and 2
small
doesn't
troll.
have the stamina itself. So one of the important parts of this is the speed of the combat and how do you manage the space. Player has to be very clear the position because it's what makes sense. Like if you have to reach a space and control the movement and how the enemy surrounds you. It's not about locking or targeting the enemies and not.
You can block monsters
to control
too.
this and deal with, okay, now I need to get a movement so I don't target the enemy, or I prefer to take distance, so I stop and I just run away, take a space, pick the bow, take some potions. And we think this is the way to do it because in Gothic, the spacing and how the enemies surround you is very important.
Really?
In a 1 versus 1, it's a very different game than when you, for example, are surrounded by orcs or by...
Exactly. You come from the
mountains.
This is bad for you.
So the speed
very
and
bad.
how you move for us was very, very
Wait a
important.
sec, they're ringing the fucking bell. Let me go and check. Right now, you have to deliver your packages, postman. Swatted by THQ, huh? Okay. It's the invading cocos at the door. GTA 4 car physics combat.
In the concept of the combat. When we go for the ranged combat, we have
Remake
the bows
delivery.
and the crossbows. And in the original, the crossbows are better than the bows. Bow is something like also evolves a lot during the game. For example, when you start with the bow, you are not good at aiming, you don't deal a lot of damage. But when you get more bow skills, you can do faster bow attacks, dodge and move faster with the bow. A rogue, a mercenary, or someone who moves faster, you want to use a bow. The dexterity makes the arrows make more damage. So the idea is, okay, if you go for a dexterity build, you can go for it. You don't need to spend your time if you don't want in the melee combat.
They really kept the same harpy sound effect? No, come on, that's dumb as fuck, man. That is dumb as they kept it. The only thing everyone hated about the harpies is the sound effect, and it's still here. Oh no.
You can go for it. You don't need to spend your time if you don't want in the melee combat things. But maybe
I hope they made it louder.
A melee combat, you want to have your crossbow ready, do the first shot, probably deal with the first enemy or
much
just
faster,
deal a lot
much
of
faster,
damage,
master.
and then take your sword and attack the others. There are tools, so they are not one better than the other. It's more like when you need to use one or when you want to use the other one.
Gothic is loved because of all these specific
They need to be
and
louder.
cool features that are in there. So
What are you doing?
we cannot just cut stuff because we feel like it's underused, because there will always be people of like, wait a minute, I play Gothic in exactly that way and you don't support it anymore. There's so much insane features in there when I just think about like all the different transformations, and most of them were actually not really well embedded into the game or useful.
Weird transformation,
Original team members
but okay.
of the Gothic 1, and they said like, well, you know, let's do a couple of these transformation, and the rest is like, you know, nobody would care about it. But I'm like, but I don't know, I think it's really cool, and I think we should go all in and like,
this
do all
flame,
these
this
transformations. Maybe
fucking flamethrower attack is absurd. Not every transformation needs to be useful, just fun. True, I agree. No, I was talking about the animation. Gonna run against Dark Messiah clones like Alcest.
build up on them.
There
like,
it is,
make them more
Meatbug. You
useful.
called it.
So that's another thing I'm proud of, that we kind of like managed to pull. So
super fast.
The direction was always it should be like the original, but more and better.
In the term of the School of Magics, like we have these three big groups of magic, the player is not restricted just to one spell or one kind of spell.
Please.
You can get all or most of the runes if you search for them.
What the
Your
fuck?
runes are,
What
are
the
the
fuck
tools
is he
you have
doing?
to solve the combat. Like you will use, for example, ice rune to paralyze your enemies, and then you can
Skeletons look
cast
dope.
a big ball of fire. Or, for example, you want to use necromantic
Wow,
spells
fire
to
tornado, I'm
rise
sold.
skeletons, meanwhile you
Fire
are doing
tornado.
some area spells from fire, for example. So our idea is, you as a mage will be conducing one direction to get the spells.
No,
of your,
don't do it.
of your
Don't do
school,
it.
But you are able to get all the spells and use them as you want to use
Amazing.
it to
If fire
to
rain
fight
the
your
thing.
enemies.
Everything that exists as data content in the game is pre-modeled and pre-simulated. So each
No, no fucking way. No fucking way. You have no idea what just arrived. God damn it. No, it's not the game. It's not the game. See, it's not the game. It's the oh, and I even blamed the postman. It arrived today. Jesus Christ, what are the chances? I ordered this time ago because I like the scavenger. I like the scavenger statue.
Very nice.
You have to deliver your package, Mr. Postman. Okay, sorry. Wow, Jesus Christ, dude. 500 unit, yeah, limited version, yada yada. We're gonna open it after the video. Come on. Unboxing now. No, let's finish the video first. Come on. Very cool, very cool. Mine's on the road too. I was not expecting it for today. They said, end of June. And And it's here now. Jesus
Recipe
Christ.
has its value in regards to utility. For example, if it's a
I like the
recipe for
package, though.
cooking, its value in regard to health regeneration.
Perfect timing,
if it can be
really?
used in combat or not,
Incredible.
things like that. Also, at the same time, there's an important thing here that, for example,
Okay,
with
let's
the
not lose
cooking
focus here.
and alchemy, we are making distinctions. So potions won't be as prominent as they were in the original game, and they will be very useful in combat because they are instant healing. But keeping with the idea of the main pillars of the game, which is realism and congruence, food or most food you won't be able to use that in combat. You will have these two distinct utility systems, and if you want to invest in cooking, it will be useful because in your hunting operations, when you go outside of the old camp, you explore a bit, you will be using a lot of food.
Give us the unboxing. A second.
And then you will use the potions inside of combat.
I want to be better with one-handed weapons.
If you want to focus on combat, of course, you can go very directly to that thing. But we also offer the player a lot of more things. That point is, in Gothic, in the colony, there are more things than just combat. You can improve your diving, you can have the wall climbing, improve as a craftsman, so you can craft more things. Something like I really like from Gothic 2 is the hunting thing. Because in Gothic 2, there is a lot of hunters which teach you how to hunt, buy you the trophies, and it's something like we want to expand also. So the player will learn a lot about hunting, and it's something different from the original because will be reasons to do that. Because we want to merge it with the crafting, so in the end the player could craft some items. So our idea is just give the player the freedom to choose how to spend the points of skill. And
it's an empty box, imagine.
Character.
To sum it up, we never set out to copy an existing game in terms of combat. We always wanted to create our own unique combat system that matches perfectly an open world RPG.
This mole rat attack is weird. I mean,
the goal was also
I like it, but it's funny. I don't know.
Possibilities and agency that the combat system of the original offered. We really put
what a fucking fiesta!
Bringing every skill of the original into the remake.
I don't know if you noticed how the AI behaved with all of these kind of moving around the hero. They're not just staying there, you see?
Sort of like
one strafing behind, attacking.
Combat system of the original.
Look at that.
We really put a lot of effort.
Yeah, a guy got a little bit stuck for a second, but
bringing every skill of the original into the remake, and our goal was always
imagine they didn't copy that harpy sound.
To not just bring it there, but to add some added value to it. And in terms of the progression system, we kept it very close to the original.
I can't show it on screen because screen is
this is
small.
a very memorable and well-working part of the original. And for us, it was important to maintain the same rewarding feeling when you play it.
I don't know, guys. I like what I see. What can I tell you?
You can clearly see how
visually it's very cool. Okay, this is arena with orcs. Nice.
I'm sure you will enjoy it. For Gothic 1 Remake, we are now at
I don't
the
know how the parry works because it looks kind of easy. You just block, you know.
Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for your interest in Gothic. And
the feeling of being weak as hell at start. I think it's there because this guy...
it was very fun.
Look, now they're showing this on purpose. Since one of the biggest controversy of the last footage was that Hand of Blood, the German streamer, he was followed by Lizardo in the camp and nobody was reacting. And so on purpose they added that he is being followed by a lizard in the camp and now they are reacting. Like you see, the eye is not that broken.
Thanks for your interest in Gothic.
Like totally, 100% that's the reason why. It's even a Lizardo, it's the same monster, like come on.
It was very fun to read through it. We also used a lot of it to make our game even better. You can clearly see, just go back to the very first episode of this making of.
Those tabs animation look weak, a little bit, yes, I agree.
The game, thanks to your feedback. So, see you in the Valley of Mines on June 5th.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also have boss fights. But this is something that I don't want to spoil. You have to experience this for yourself.
We have boss fights. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hold this block parry is time-based. So you think you can't just block forever? Because the hero did that in a few cases where monsters were attacking.
It feels like you are facing
and there's a lot of spinning around.
Like an actual human who could create that. We also needed to
Not
add
here,
some
it wasn't here.
It's hard, but...
To have the enemy is the player be guided by the game. When you
at some point you did it.
Use them in different situations.
Dodge roll,
the idea is the player to give them the...
Too light. You don't give him importance for some... It's some psychological bullshit. This is cool as fuck. I really love it. Amazing, really. THQ, This is the number 411 out of 500. Limited edition. So I got it just in time. Like the wait, go try doing anything with the government. Then I won't get it. I don't know if they still sell them. Will break easy when it falls. Yeah, it's not like something you can play with as a statue, but. And there's some weird stuff here. I don't understand. I don't understand the stag side. I guess it's just the way they did it. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Look at that. Let's do another show. The eye is very... Oh shit. The eye is very yellow. Oh, it's cool. Cool, guys.